Hello. So this is totally impromptu. Like I literally just, can you even see me? Is this better? I hate this light. Yeah, maybe this is better. I feel like I'm less in the dark. Okay. So this is totally impromptu, but um I and a couple people I knew, a couple friends of mine were feeling really awful today. Like waking up with anxiety and angst and everything. And I know the energies are really heavy. Hello. Hello, hello. If you're here, please say hi. Um, is that Mike? Aw. Um, so as I was saying, I and a couple of friends of mine woke up feeling like crap today, or. So I thought it would be a good. Hello, Sarah. Hi, Callie. Hello, hello. Say hi. And where you're watching from, that would be great. So I decided to do a reading for the collective. If you would like me to, please say yes. I'm not like necessarily answering specific questions. I just kind of want to get a read on the general energy that's happening right now. Hi, Alexander. So nice to see you guys here. So yeah, if you would like to sort of get a better sense of what's going on right now, because it's like really heavy. I'm feeling like the energy's really, really heavy. I was feeling anxious. I was feeling upset. I mean, there was an actual reason for me to be upset, and I'm better now. But I think a lot of people are feeling a lot of things right now. Dominique, hello. So let's do a reading, okay? Let's find out what is going on. Okay. What does Spirit want to tell us about the energies right now that will give us some sort of guidance? Let's start with these. Oh, wow. Ah, wow. Okay. First card I got is Vesta Home. I'm working with the Goddess deck of the former Doreen Virtue, who's totally changed her way of being, but I still like this deck and I still work with it. So the first card I got is Vesta Home. But what's really interesting is the card that came after it, which is Mau, Mother Earth. So clearly we need to take care of our home. We need to take care of our home. Your mind is gonna be blown by the third card, Peace. What I'm hearing is, do you really feel at home on Earth? Do you treat this planet as your home? Do you see it as your home, or do you home is in the greater home, right? Do you see yourself as part of an entire system, right? A huge family, the family of humanity. Do you, because as within, so without. Okay, yeah. As within, so without. So as you cultivate peace within yourself, it helps to increase that frequency on the planet. It is extremely important for everyone to be cultivating inner peace and to really take steps towards that, even when it's very difficult. Like today, for example, for me, to do whatever you can do to cultivate that inner peace, because the planet right now needs people like us to hold that frequency of peace, to hold that signature, that energetic signature of peace, because the more we're able to hold it and transmit it and beam it out, we don't even have to do that consciously, just by embodying peace, the more we're actually helping to shift humanity. And the more we are they're showing it to me like, you know, when you're growing up and you had chores to do, like as part of the greater family of humanity, this is our weekly chore, you know, our daily chore, is we have to cultivate that peace. I love that. Like, just, you know, think of it as like, oh, you're doing the dishes, or you're doing the laundry, or you're cutting the grass, or whatever chores you used to do growing up. That's your chore now, is to hold the frequency of peace and to embody it. So I keep hearing as within, so without, and to have compassion for everyone. And this is what we're being challenged, asked to step up and do, is to stop seeing everything through division, through us versus them, through, you know, different factions and beliefs, to have compassion for all of humanity. The more we can embody peace and compassion, and to have compassion for ourselves on the days and during the times when we're not feeling compassionate, when we're not feeling peaceful, we're just doing the best we can. So having that compassion for ourselves and for all of humanity, even those that you might not normally want to have compassion for, is extremely important. Is there another thing? I think that's pretty clear. It's like we're really being asked to step up our game. Those of us who are here as healers, light workers, whatever you want to call it, holders of frequencies, holders of codes, or just people. You know, you could just be, you don't have to like give yourself a fancy title to do this work, right? That's ego, right? Just all those titles. Okay. Because we're planting the seeds for the future Earth. This is a very, wow. We're in Easter time. We're coming into Easter time. It is the time of great fertility, the time of all these seeds that have been planted and that are going to be planted, blooming. So we have to pay very close attention to what we're paying attention to really watch our thoughts, our emotions, to clean them up. But again, with compassion, you're allowed to feel your feelings. You know, this is not about negating your human emotions, negating your natural feelings that you have about, you know, whatever is going on in life, both like in your personal life and in the, you know, on the planet. So, but it's really important to know that the power that we have incredible power to shift energies on the planet with our thoughts. So be really careful what seeds you're planting with your thoughts. The card that came up was Ostara, which is all about Easter, right? And I don't read the cards necessarily from the cards, just, I don't know if you know that, but these are springboards for me. But we are planting the seeds, and this is a time of great fertility. So to be really conscious of what you're focusing on, and to remember that this earth is a sacred space. This planet was always meant to be a sacred space. We were always meant to be guardians of the planet, and to treat it as sacred. And this also means the sacred space within us. Again, as above, so below. This is like that's what they keep telling me. As above, so below. So we have to remember that our inner world reflects the outer world and vice versa. So it's a symbiotic relationship. So to really honor that inner world, to treat it as sacred space, to treat your mind as sacred space, to treat your body as sacred space. Here, it's especially the mind, and by doing that, and also to treat the planet as sacred space, to recognize that most of us do, right? We do see the planet as our um, beloved sacred space that we're so blessed to be on, and practice gratitude towards it, because there's so much talk about what's wrong with the world, that there's so much energy and time and space given to talking about what's wrong, and not enough time celebrating, not enough energy spent on celebrating how amazing it is to be alive on this planet. This planet is so freaking beautiful, and it has everything we need. It has everything we need. There's this idea that somehow resources are limited. This isn't actually the truth. We have to use them with wisdom, but Mother Earth is naturally abundant, and we have everything we need here, but we forget that, right? And then we go into lack, we go into fear, and so on and so forth. So to remember that we are in a sacred space, we are in, just by living on this planet. So remember, it's like hearing like re-sanctify this life on earth. Oh God. And then I get purification. We're going through a huge purification period right now. Huge. A purge. But it's good. It's good. We're purifying and purging old ways of being that don't serve us, that cannot continue to exist. And that's why everything feels so intense right now. It's because it's come to this, kind of breaking point, the tipping point, right? So it cannot continue to exist this way. So we are going through purification, and you will, on a physical level, feel this. You may feel the need to purge, or the need to do detoxing or whatever, or the need to take salt baths or bathe in the sea, or the need to do energy clearing, etc., or the need to clean up your diet. But this is very much also purifying your mind, which is what this is. We really have to watch our thoughts. And me too. I at times I'm really, really good at stalking myself and stalking my thoughts. I can be really, really good at it. And other times, like when something happens and you get triggered, and then I start to spiral down, I'm like, oh, no, not doing that, right? So we have to shift it back, and again, shift our focus again. Because we are creating the future Earth every moment of every day with our thoughts and our deeds and our words, right? We are creating the future Earth. We are creators, right? Don't forget, all of us are creators. I think we forget that. Is there anything else they want to tell us? And we're all healers. We're all medicine people. We are the medicine. We bring the medicine to the world. Everybody watching right now is a medicine person. I know this because I can see who's watching. You're all medicine people in your own ways. Yeah. And we can support each other with the sharing of our medicine as well. Yeah. We're here to support each other as well as the planet. So we receive as well. There are times when we need to receive healing. There are times when we need to allow ourselves to be the focus of receiving love, nurturing, compassion, and healing. So when you need healing, don't hesitate to reach out to someone to receive it, right? So the medicine, it's part of the whole, right? We give it and we receive it. We give it and we receive it. It's really, it's like everything is just one. It's all one. Is there anything else they want to say? Is this one? Receptivity. We have to allow ourselves to receive without guilt, without feeling that we have to somehow, like, be obligated for receiving. We have to allow ourselves to receive. So giving and receiving, giving and receiving, giving the medicine, receiving the medicine. I feel like there's one more card. Is there one more? This one. We're extra, yeah. I was saying like how sensitive I was feeling today. We're feeling extra sensitive right now. So again, like to practice this self-care and self-compassion. Allow yourself to feel what you feel and to be sensitive and to honor your sensitivity without getting pulled down, and so if you need to cry, cry. If you need to scream, scream. If you need to shout, shout. Whatever, if you need to sleep, sleep. Everyone's feeling really sensitive these days, and it's like there's some like hair trigger kind of energy. So honor your sensitivity by doing, what you need to do to take care of yourself. Yeah, there's one more card. I'm going to read this one. I don't always read them, but this one says blossoming. You're just getting started. Have patience with yourself in the process. Do not give up. Don't give up. We're just getting started. And when I'm saying getting started, I'm talking about like in our evolution, the Earth's evolution. We're just getting started. So we're experiencing growing pains, right? Did you have those when you were a kid? I had terrible growing pains when I was growing up. Maybe that's why I didn't grow that tall. I was like, no more of this, it hurts. But I think some of this is just, it's just growing pains. But we're blossoming. And we're just getting started. You're just getting started. So it's not too late. If you're feeling like things are too late, or, you're wasting time or whatever. No, there's time. There's time to do what you're here to do. There's time for the planet. Yes, we have to, get with the program and do our work and hunker down and, do what we came here to do. But to do it with more lightness and joy. The flowers, when they blossom in the spring, they don't effort, when they blossom. It's their nature, right? So doing what your soul came here to do, that when it's aligned, right, there's no real effort in it. It feels easy. It feels natural, right? So, but you have to allow it. You can't, prevent it or try to delay it, right? According to what timeline you think you have. You have to allow yourself to just unfold, right? Like a lotus bud. Like a lotus bud, unfolding petal by petal. I think that's complete. Yeah, that's complete. I'd love to know your thoughts. Please feel free to comment below. I don't know if I can see the comments right now, but I'll answer later if I don't see them now. I hope this message brought you some peace, some comfort. Hope it resonated. Let me know what resonated. And yeah, if you need support during this time, please feel free to reach out. That's what I do. I'd love to support you in this in the ways that I can and I do. So please feel free to reach out if you need some extra help these days. And thank you for watching. This has been fun. All right, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your Saturday, beautiful rest of your week. It is tomorrow Ramas in Spain, which is Palm Sunday. It's the beginning of Semana Santa. It's a very intense week. I can feel that energy building. And I've always loved Easter because I love spring. I love rebirth. That's why I love that last card, blossoming. Did I put that away already? I think I did, yeah. I've always loved spring and blossoming. And yeah, so Easter week, a lot of miracles can happen this week. So be open to them. All right, so I hope this brought you some peace. And thank you for being with me at this time or later when you're watching later. Please comment below. Love to hear your thoughts and sending you a big hug.